give you a view of our hotel room. Staying over here for a conference. What's up? Let's go over here and check out this view. Yeah. There's a Caesar's Palace. There's the Horseshoe. Flamingo. There's the Ferris wheel. There is the Sphere. Yeah, nice little view here. So, pretty clean. All right. Let's go check out this bathroom. Got that. Look at this tub. There's a little tub. Got a his and her sink over here. They got a nice little closet. Restroom there. This is the early registration, okay? I always try to be as early as possible. This is where the registration desk right here. So CoCreate 2025, you're gonna see Las Vegas. Pretty cool, right? So just coming in, checking in, getting my badges and stuff like that, so we can attend the event, which will be the next day. And I've been wanting to check out this hotel. It's called the Ellis Island Casino Hotel. They had this deal where if you gamble like more than $5 per person, you'll get basically like a steak dinner for $9.99. And it comes with a side and it comes with a salad. And then I had to try out their root beer because I guess they're known for the root beer. And it was actually pretty good. It wasn't the best one, but it was up there. I want to say like top 5 at least. Okay, the steak was like very hard to cut. It was chewy. I usually don't do steak at restaurants. I usually just wait to cook it at home. Like, I'm not really complaining, but I just wanted to see exactly like what the hype was about. Now, this is day 1 of the event. Look at this is packed house. Everyone's here, everyone's coming in, everyone's moving. It gets really exciting here. Now, this is the agenda. I'm not sure what happened right here, but the screen was a little blurry. Okay, so if you're looking at, you can see like main stage, pitch stage 1, pitch stage 2. These were all a little blurry, but then when I came back a little bit later on, I can finally see everything. So I think they had to adjust the screen right here. Now, one cool thing, they had a lot of outside of the venue, they had a lot of people that are back there showcasing the brand and how they created it and their story behind it, which I thought was really cool because I love stuff like that. Take a look. Now we're inside the event. Now this is right here. I was looking at, so you can see right here the products. You can see on the back end on the board, it says product says DTF, sublimation printer, UV, DTF, DTG, printing consumables. Okay, so there were some pretty cool machines back here. Now this is a different booth right here. This is a completely different one. This is a DTF machine, right? And it has the oven. It has pretty much everything right here. But look at the print on this thing. Look how clean it is, and look at the different colors it was doing. I think it's really amazing because there's more, obviously, with certain things like that, the power behind DTF and the quality of the colors and the things that you can do is just like at next level, right? So it's cool. Pic Copilot right here. This is a really cool booth over here. They invited me over here to come check it out, which is really amazing because they were showing people actually how to use the tool at the actual event. I love the hands-on right there because when it comes to anything like this, showcasing your product with the AI avatar so you can upload a product, right? But it's so realistic that can't really tell the difference between an AI model and an actual real model. So it's crazy how we're getting to that level with this type of technology. And Pic Copilot gave me this really cool backpack. And then I got to actually meet Heaven. She was really nice. She was actually at the Pic Copilot booth, okay, which was really cool. And I introduced myself to her and she was really nice to me, sweet, and greeted me. And she wanted to take a picture. And there we are. And if you want to test out Pic Copilot, my affiliate link is going to be down below in the description. So make sure you check that out. Now this is the start to the actual event. I think this part right here was at 9:30.
It's like 9:40 in the morning in Las Vegas on a Thursday.
Now here comes the president of Alibaba.com, which is really cool, right? To see something like this, to see him come out on the stage and talk to everyone. One thing I want you guys to pay attention to, if you guys are like scared to get like on stage or scared to create like a video or a YouTube video, I want you to pay attention to what these guys are doing, okay? They're obviously, they know what they're doing to get to a level of the president of Alibaba, right? There's nothing taken from that, but the idea behind it is just like, he's good at a lot of things, but there's some things he's probably not good at. And then not only that, it's just most of these people that were speaking on stage were looking at teleprompters. There's nothing wrong with that, right? So check it out.
It is great to be back here with all of you. Before I get started, I'd like to get to know the room a little. Could you raise your hand if this is your first time at CoCreate?
So this is what I was talking about right here. So this is the teleprompter they're looking at, right? Now, it's not saying that he probably wrote it, probably looked at it, understand what he was going to be talking about for the day, right? But he needs some help. You got all these people right there in front of you looking at you, right? Especially when it comes to talking on stage, you'll get nervous and you need your notes. Now this right here is going over the Oxio. This is a real cool, like when you're doing product research, but you're leveraging AI to help you do the research behind it and find all the data driven information for you to launch a product, find a new product, anything like that. It's very powerful, especially if you want to start your own brand. And then Oxio and Alibaba are together when it comes to this right here. So think about it as an AI searching through Alibaba to find you a manufacturer to help you create your product. And instead of you searching through 100 tabs, you're just coming in here using Oxio to find the product, give you the information, or help you create or generate or give you a design idea behind it. And it's going to help you find the manufacturer for your product fast and straight to the point. They had some brand owners come out here and share information and knowledge on the stage. And a lot of the things that they were talking about tariffs, okay? As far as pricing increasing as they're getting their products from China to the US and to sell it if they're selling on Amazon.com or their own website, or so many different things people are doing here. There's not just one way. So this was cool. I was watching a little bit of this, but then I wanted to go hang out in the booths and start talking to people and saying hi. There you can see how big the event is. I think there was I want to say anywhere between 30 to 40 booths here. Now this guy right here was using recycled threading. He was selling his idea, his concept behind it, and then he had a lot of trademark and copyright things as far as how to create the design, the t-shirt and stuff. You can see he's doing a threading, but then he's actually putting the ink inside of the threading. Just crazy to me. Now this right here, this is my friend Tim Jordan. I didn't even know he was going to be speaking there until I went back to my hotel room for 3 hours, came back. I was like, you know what? Let me look on the agenda to see who's speaking. And then I was like, wait up. It's my buddy Tim Jordan. I was like, let me message him. I messaged him. He's like, yeah, I'm here. Just to let you know, he crushed it. He does a really good job at speaking in front of people. Does a really good job speaking just on camera in general. There was a point where he had a podcast where he's doing his own YouTube stuff. Now he's doing more of, from my understanding, just more of the public speaking, but I'm not sure how long he's been doing it, but he crushed it right here. There's so many people paying attention to what he was saying up there, and the way that he kept the audience and engaging with them, he did a really good job. My feet were done. Okay, probably did tons of walking already for the day. This is probably around 3 p.m. Now this guy right here, he was actually practicing his pitch. Okay, I thought it was really cool, so I got him on camera. I admire stuff like this.
So here's how everything's going to work today. Each of the entrepreneurs are going to come on stage. There's 20 of them. They got 90 seconds to pitch their product to this panel.
And this right here is the view from my hotel room, and I am going to be basically checking out this day. But take a look at the view. And then there's my English Bulldogs, Biggie and George. Biggie is the brown, white, and black, and then George is the blue, blonde, and white one. And my dog, George, he was very amused by the sphere. He loved sitting on the bed looking at it, and he was barking at it. And then when it changed and made different sceneries, because if you're unaware, the sphere, it will do advertisement stuff. It looks really high depth, and it's crazy looking. Okay, so my final thoughts on the event. I thought it was a very successful event in my opinion. I liked it a lot. One thing was how everyone it wasn't too big, right? But it was big where you can actually still go up to the booths and actually talk to the people selling the printers or the people selling different types of t-shirts, okay? So you can actually go there and meet the vendors and not be, okay, there's 30 people in front of me. It's gonna take me 2 hours to actually meet this vendor or get to know who they are or see if I can even work in a deal and buy a print machine or something like that, okay? It wasn't like that at all. It was just the right amount of people. Good job on that. I like that a lot. And everyone I've met, everyone there was real friendly, okay? And then one thing too, they had dedicated learning areas where people are actually speaking. You can actually interact with people that understand, that are teaching about building brands, stuff like that. So that was really cool. And they were doing it like by each hour they had an agenda for different people speaking in different rooms, so you can get like that one-on-one time, okay, which is pretty cool. The food, okay, I'm gonna speak about the food. The food at the event was pretty good. I like the fact that when it comes to the event, like they actually had it all organized, where the food there was like really good. Like lunchtime, they fed us for lunch. They had rice, they had chicken, they had pork chops, they had salad, and they had teas, coffees, and water. It was nice, all right? The water was fire. It was really good. It was really good. The only thing I probably want to say that would be the hotel. Okay, my hotel room was nice. Elevators are like, you can tell they're like ran down as far as that. Like, I wouldn't recommend the hotel for anybody, but if you're wondering about, that's at the Paris Hotel. It was okay. But the event where the conference area was nice. It was a really nice place. So if for holding a conference at the Paris Hotel, yes. But staying there personally, no. I want to do it again. But our room was nice. The view was nice. I was happy to see a few of my friends there. Who else? I ran into a few people that noticed me on YouTube, which is really cool. I always get like a humble feeling every time I see someone that I know or someone that recognizes me from YouTube or just creating content online in general, and they recognize me. I'm thankful for that type of stuff. I think it's a really humble feeling for me personally. The Pic Copilot, when I went there, they gave me a nice little gift there. The booth was really nice. I like how they were engaging with the actual people coming up to the booth to show them how the tool worked. Okay, I think that was really cool. The demonstration of the Oxio tool was really cool too as well. And then the pitching, people were pitching their products, and it was cool. I was like on the side right there talking to some of the people before they went up, and you can tell that they were pumping themselves up to get up there and pitch. And if you haven't pitched before, you can see it's like a challenge. You got to motivate. Like, people are motivating themselves. They're getting ready. We got this. Let's do it. You know what I mean? To impress the judges. It was kind of like that Shark Tank style. Okay, and they were picking a winner. I think the winner won a cash prize. Okay, and I think it was up there too. I want to say it was over $100,000 if the winner of pitching the product, which is pretty cool. Yeah, the overall good event, pretty cool. Hotel, conference, yep. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.